Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Boston Red Sox. It's interleague baseball next on the show. Kenta Maeda gets the ball for the Red Sox in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, not a very good start in his last one, Matt. Only 4 innings, so he did get a no decision. But he's a much better pitcher than that, and I know that they're expecting more than 4 innings. Hopefully a win, too, out of this guy in this one.
Stepping in for the Cardinals, Tony Gwynn. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year.
Gwynn.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. They come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They've split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, Dero, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game, you'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road, so this is a big one for this ball club.
2-1 to count. Now here's the pitch. Ground ball left side. There to take it is Chipper. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Batting second, the center fielder, number 4, Adam Eaton.
Digging in now, Adam Eaton, to show you what he did in May versus what he's done so far at the plate in June. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pops this one up. Poisson in foul ground, and no one will track it down. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
You know, you got to take your time and feel Joe McDonald out behind the dish a little bit. He has a tendency to move his zone around, usually settling in those middle innings.
You know, all you ask for an umpire is to be consistent. At times, Joe Mack is a little bit too inconsistent, particularly from a pitcher standpoint.
Batting 3rd.
Ready now, Alan Trammell.
Alan Trammell.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1. Now here's the pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Down in order go the Cardinals. And now the Red Sox get their turn. No score. Frankie Montas is on the mound for the Cardinals. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's number. One of the things that jumps out at you is that ERA. It's into the 4s. but that doesn't necessarily indicate what kind of pitcher this guy is. If he brings his A game, he can shut anybody down. The problem he's had so far this season, he's been a little bit inconsistent. He's a better pitcher than that ERA over the fours indicates.
Here's D. Gordon now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And that misses for ball one. Dan, D-Row, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play this afternoon. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Row? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal a series right here.
In there at the letters, 1 and 2 now. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Beautiful backdoor slider for the punch out right there, guys. When it's tight like this one was, it looks like a fastball off the plate, then darts back at the corner at the last second. Locked him up completely with that one.
Stepping in now, Will Clark. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. The windup and the 0-1. And it's 1-1.
Going to be a long day if he executes like this, punching tickets right out of the gate.
Drilled to the left side, and a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner.
What a nice piece of hitting right there. Didn't try and do too much, stayed on the attack, kept his hands inside the ball and took what the pitcher gave him.
Into the box, Chipper Jones, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Clark, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a called strike anyway. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Lined into right, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
Christian Yelich comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. From the belt, the pitch. Oh, in trouble lurking now. He's got it to 2-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in a count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
Here it comes on 3-0. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Wins back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Batting fifth, the center fielder, Matt.
Striding in for Boston, Matt Kemp. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. 1-0. Here it is. A ball and a strike now. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Another one sent foul. Two men are on with two men out. Just tried to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left. Two and two. Here it is.
3-2.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
A payoff pitch. And that pitch misses for ball four. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with two away.
I'll tell you, he's looked unsteady out there since the first pitch he threw. A couple of hits and a free pass, so he's really searching for an answer to get back on track. We'll see if he could settle down here.
So the bases are loaded here, two men gone, and that'll bring in the veteran left fielder Garrett Anderson. First pitch coming, here it is. Now a fastball a bit too low here, it's ball one. Two balls and no strikes now to the Red Sox left fielder.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Bases are loaded here, two down. Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike three anyway, and the inning is over. Nothing in the Boston first. We've played an inning at Fenway. No score here on the show. Second inning set to go, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Harmon Killebrew. Now here it comes.
Yeah.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Ball inside. Two balls, two strikes.
Hit high and deep to right center. Yelich able to take this one in, and there's your first out.
That is fifth. The second baseman, Robinson Cano.
At the plate, Robinson Cano. First pitch of the at-bat. Ball one.
Inside.
No score here as we play inning number two. In for a strike, it's 1-1.
great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
The 1-1 is a fastball that misses. All even now, 2-2. Here's the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kemp is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and here's Donaldson. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A 1-1 count now to Donaldson. Line toward the alley in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. The throw into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So stepping in, Omar Narvaez, hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday.
Omar Narvaez.
First pitch on its way. Hit sharply on the ground. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting it, the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Now at the plate, DJ LeMahieu. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Here's the first pitch to him. LeMahieu, an imposing right-handed figure at 6'4" tall. He was a 4th-round selection during the 2020 draft.
I know a lot of people weren't sure what this guy was going to become, but he has blossomed into one of the superstars in the game. What an absolute steal coming out of the middle rounds.
The 1-2.
I got to count 2-2.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
He's just got great strikeout stuff. In his last start, he racked up double-digit Ks, and it looks like he could finish up in that range again here. He's really an exciting pitcher to watch when he's sending guys packing like this.
In now, Robert Poisson, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 287 the average coming in. 7 homers and 33 driven in. Now the pitch. And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. The 1-2.
That's outside.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Count remains full. He'll try it again, 3-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Trammell's got it. Throw on to Killebrew gets him, and that ends the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. We'll move to the third with no score. Here's Corey Seager. He's assuming the role of DH in this interleague matchup.
Yeah, Matt, that's one of the funny things about National League teams playing in AL ballparks. All of a sudden, the lineup kind of changes dramatically. But the cool thing is it gives more guys a chance to get some at-bats or time in the field.
First pitch of the at-bat. Line drive to left. And Anderson will just get in front of it. It's a single. So a leadoff single will be the start to their half of the third.
Batting it, the left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
To the plate now, Kyle Schwarber. Hit hard on the ground to first. To second for 1.
Batting ninth, the catcher, Martin Maldonado.
So a runner on first with 1 out now. And up next, the former Angel Martin Maldonado. From the belt, kicks and deals. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Yelich is after it. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Stepping into the box, Tony Gwynn. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Grounded back up the middle. Throw over to LeMahieu at second, and that'll do it. 1 hit, 1 left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3, and we are tied 0-0.
Back here now as the Red Sox are ready to bat in the third inning, and as they do, it's worth mentioning that their lineup has been one of the best in baseball this year. They're currently near the top of the league in team batting average, so more often than not, they're going to give opposing pitchers a tough matchup. One player told me before the game they have a solid group of guys in this lineup, but that they also owe a lot of credit to the coaching staff for working tirelessly with them every day to get them ready and keep improving. Really seems to be a total team effort, guys.
Leading off.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Red Sox, the designated hitter.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Now a swing, and he pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out. So one man gone now as we give you a look at the standings in the NL Central as you see where the Cardinals find themselves to this point in the season. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And up next, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Will Clark. And now a pitch on the way. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
If he's able to locate that two-seamer down at the knees, he's going to get a ton of swing and miss and a ton of ground balls today.
And that misses 1-1. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The 1-2.
Yep, that ball went out.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. In the air, down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch.
You got a full count?
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
So a runner at first with 1 out now, and standing in now one of the best players of the past 2 decades, the great Chipper Jones. From the belt, kicks and deals. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
1-1 pitch coming up to Chipper. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Hot shot to third. Donaldson's there. 1 there. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. In now is Adam Eaton as we begin the top of the 4th.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Manny. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
So that brings up the Hall of Famer, Alan Trammell. No balls and 1 strike. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now. And the pitch.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
The 1-2. Fouled off. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Folds off on the slider, and that's a good idea as it's ball 4.
The first baseman, number 3, Harmon Taylor.
And Now the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Harmon Killebrew. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something.
And hold on there. That's not going to get him in there with the stolen base. The 1-0 home.
2-0.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
2-0 count and the pitch.
Ball.
And this pitch misses here as well. Back-to-back walks now, but at least that'll put the force back in order here.
Well, it's obvious he wanted absolutely no part of the 3 or 4 hole hitters, but he's got to focus here because this kind of 5 hole is just as dangerous.
Digging in, Robinson Cano flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Has a look, now the pitch. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Here's the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now.
When the guy on the mound has complete command of his off speed, especially his changeup, sometimes as a hitter you just have to give up pull side to stay on it.
A bullet to first base.
Up next to the Cardinals, the third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
Stepping in, Josh Donaldson. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Donaldson, commonly known as the bringer of rain around the game. He was selected in the 7th round during the 2020 draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Well, he's just lost complete control of the baseball in this inning. 2 walks and now a wild pitch. You know he's talking to himself in his head, and I can't imagine he's saying any real nice things either.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. 3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one, but that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Ready with the 3-0. Good pitch there. Had him a little out in front. A good pass at that ball. Just a little late, and now the count's full. And he's down on strikes, so they get 2 men into scoring position, but that's as far as they'll get as the side is retired. A couple of walks, but no damage. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Christian Yelich. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. And this will be fouled away. Too high there and maybe a bit outside as well. 2-1. This is on the ground over to first. Killebrew fields it cleanly, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
Now batting, Matt Kemp reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Here it comes. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Hey, it's a game of execution. If the pitcher stays right there, this lineup's going to continue to have a tough time.
He looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
At the plate, Garrett Anderson. Pulled high in the air out to right field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Corey Seager.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Corey Seager will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. 0-1, here it comes. Ball 1.
1-1.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. And he misses again. Ball 3.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around a leadoff walk.
And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
At the plate, Kyle Schwarber. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First delivery to him on the way.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Into center field, line drive base hit. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
So now to the plate, Martin Maldonado, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Looked like a breaking ball there, but it missed badly. 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
And he'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove in one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
And a full count now. 3-2.
You got 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Hard hit ball to second. LeMahieu's got it. There's one to Clark, who completes the double play.
Made him throw a lot of pitches in that at-bat, but he'll take the double play as a trade-off for sure.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. Stepping in, Tony Gwynn. No hits to this point. Here's the first pitch to him.
1-0.
Here's a moment where you got to be a great teammate. Pick your buddy up who just grounded into a double play. I don't care what it looks like, single, gapper, homer, just get that guy in from third and get your team back motivated again.
2-0 now.
Now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
2-0 count. That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Gonna be a tough play. On to Clark at first, and the inning is over. Cards leave one. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Despite the fact that they've yet to push a run across, the game is still tied, and the pitch count for their opposition is really getting up there. They think that making him work as hard as he has is going to pay off later in the game, and that they just need to stick to the process.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for the Red
Set
Sox.
now for the bottom of the 5th,
catcher,
and next will be the
Omar
power-hitting catcher, Omar Narvaez. Here comes the first pitch. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. Narvaez, a Venezuelan-born ball player. He was taken in the very late rounds during the 2020 draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
Well, ball 3 there, and you know the Sox would love to start an inning. Hey, a leadoff walk would be a great thing right now.
And the count will be full. Now the 3-2 pitch. And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
Now batting, the second baseman, DJ.
Stepping up to the plate, DJ LeMahieu comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
No one, no strike.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
And this one's down the middle, a ball and a strike. Runners off for second. He swings and misses. Throw down.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
It bounces, but he's out. Nice play there to pick the throw and put the tag on quickly.
That very well could have been a hit-run play, but that pitch was so far out of the zone, it really made it hard for the hitter to make any contact. Kind of left his teammate hung out to dry.
The 1-2.
That's ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Ready with another 2-2. Takes this the other way to right. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8 and 9 hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
Into the box now, Robert Poisson, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. And there's a swing and a miss, 2-1 now. Sure took a healthy hack that time. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Wynn is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
The batter, the designated hitter, G.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And up next, the speedy D. Gordon. First delivery to him on the way. And he had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Hey, I can understand this batter's frustration right here. He's trying to be aggressive and get something.
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him.
Well, as a leadoff man, the team looks for you to get on base any way you can. This isn't the preferred route, at least for him, but hey, they'll take it.
There's the St. Louis manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart in the 5th with the go-ahead run on base. Didn't work the required 5 for the win, but he could still be hung for the loss should that run come around to score. Marcus Walden trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Number 64, Marcus Walden.
Will Clark will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Comes set. The 0-1. Lined hard toward right center. Gwynn is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Boston strands a couple. Sixth inning coming up. Still zip, zip. New inning set to get underway. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Adam Eaton.
Adam Eaton.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Well, when you hear people talk about the unwritten rules of baseball, I think we just saw a perfect example of that. You hit one of mine, and I'm going to hit one of yours. Always been that way and probably always will be, even though they've tried to crack down on that kind of stuff recently.
Into the box, Alan Trammell. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another, why you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2. Outside and low, 3-0.
This would be an absolute terrible start to the inning. After drilling the first guy, you can't allow the second guy to reach base via the wall.
Now the 3-0 offering, and that misses as well. Ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk here.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
So it's first and second now. Nobody out. And here is the killer, Harmon Killebrew. From the belt, the pitch. Ground ball right side. Clark's got it. The second for 1. Back to first, and great work by the pitcher hustling over to cover as he takes the throw for the 3-6-1 double play.
Oh, that's a rally killer right there. They were in great shape with 2 on and nobody out, but the double play is the last thing you want in that situation. Just a runner at third now, but there's 2 outs.
Ready once again, Robinson Cano, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's set. Here it comes. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
2 outs here with a runner at third. Out of play off to the right.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
Oh, he pulls the string on the circle change. 1-2.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Here's the 1-2.
I got to tell 2-2.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
No score at this point, but a 2-out hit could get a runner in from third. That's lifted the other way out to left. Anderson is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. 1 left for the Cardinals. Still no score. Digging in the switch hitter, Chipper Jones. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
The third baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now here's 1 hit in the air to the right side. Cano is there. 1 pitch, 1 out.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
In is Christian Yelich. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Good spot to be in right now as a hitter. Count your favor. 1-0. Good time to get a fastball and turn it loose.
Fouls it straight back, and whoa, that almost landed in our booth. Bases are empty, one man out. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Yeah, I can hear the crowd murmuring now, wondering if he hit him on purpose. But hey, us pitchers need to be able to throw inside, especially when facing hitters as dangerous as he is. Pretty sure this one just got away from him, and hey, that's part of the game.
So a runner at first now with one away, and coming up, the still dangerous outfielder Matt Kemp. Now a throw over, and he'll get back in safely. First pitch coming, here it is. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Here's a look over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Now it's 2-0.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
Now the 2-0. Hit sharply on the ground. Oh, look at the sliding stop. To second for one. On to first. Not in time, as the umpire was right there to make the call.
Well, he showed right there why he's such a tough guy to double up. He can fly, and he busted it down the line, so they just get the one out.
Next up for the Red Sox, Garrett Anderson. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ball one.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside, and that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Gwynn will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. One left for the Red Sox, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. The next to bat for St. Louis, Josh Donaldson, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
Not sure if this is a powerhouse pitching performance by both teams or bad hitting, but as we're moving late into this one, it's about time somebody puts something together to try to score a run.
First delivery to him on the way.
Nope, that's down.
Left center, base hit. This will kick up against the wall now.
Boy, D-Row, there's a case of the outfield defense playing so deep that ball looked like it was extra bases all the way, but they were able to cut it off.
Yeah, not too many times I would agree. I'd love to hear your take on this as well. The no doubles defense, I kind of never understood it to begin with. I felt like the pitcher, if he can execute the game plan, could keep the ball in front of the outfielders, but right there, boy, I was wrong. That worked.
Your attention, please.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up.
Yuka.
Next at the plate will be Corey Seager. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. A 2-0 count to the Redbirds' designated hitter.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
As a look, now the pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0. And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. A bit of a hanger, but it's laid off and called a strike.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
Out of the stretch, here's his 3-1 home.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Line, that's a base hit. Throw will hold him at second, but the go-ahead run's in scoring position now with still nobody out.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
Stepping up now, Kyle Schwarber, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
First offering on its way. And that misses inside 1-0. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Schwarber has a batting line residing in the 230s.
You know, Matty, you could throw out batting average when you're working with an OPS north of 800. This guy does damage and would be in my lineup every day of the week.
Lifetime against this particular arm, he's 2 for 3. The 1-1 home. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And this will rattle off the base of the monster. And the go-ahead run will move up to third and wisely hold there with nobody out.
Boy, Dero, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put pressure on yourself that you have to get everyone in with one swing of the bat. Pass the baton and keep the line moving.
From the stretch, Martin Maldonado stands in as he looks at a called strike.
Pitcher on the mound has to find a way to minimize damage right here. Got to believe he's willing to trade 2 outs for a run.
Tight spot, bases loaded, nobody out. This is on the ground over to first. Gloved by Clark. They get the force at the plate. On to first, and they turn the double play.
The right fielder, number 19, Tony Gwynn.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Tony Gwynn. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Kemp is there now to put this one away for the third out as they'll strand that potential go-ahead run at third base. Cards strand a couple. We are still scoreless. Aaron Luke gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh.
Aaron Luke.
Settling in now, Omar Narvaez. It was a walk in his last trip.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Luke has seen his role change with those one-batter lefty specialists going the way of the dodo as a part of MLB's pace of play initiatives. 1-0 pitch is a sinker swung on and missed 1-1. Luke, once a member of the San Diego Padres organization, he signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a one-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he's going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
2 balls and a strike now. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Hit down the line at first. And that's going to be a base hit, so the possible go-ahead run is on here to start the home half of the 7th.
Well, now you see how difficult it is to be a catcher. This ball is really smoked, gets all the way to the wall, D-Row, but he just doesn't have the foot speed to turn this into an extra base hit.
Yeah, his calling card is definitely not his ability to run the bases. It's for offense and massaging and pitching staff.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Now the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Hit out towards second. Reined in. There's one on to first, and you can forget about the go-ahead run being on base. He's erased on the double play.
Well, it was a promising start with the leadoff man on in a tie ball game, but there's nothing like a double play ball to change the course of an inning.
So base is empty now after the double play, and that'll bring up the switch-hitting shortstop, Robert Poisson. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some four-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. One and two to the Boston shortstop. Looked like the sinker there, dipped a little below the knees. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a liner. Foul. Here's another 2-2.
Full count.
This is a big bat right here. No doubt you'd rather go after the 9-hole hitter with a runner on third instead of giving the top of the order a chance to cash in.
Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And this is going to get down for what should be extra bases. And there's your potential go-ahead run. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
When you drive the ball into the gap like that, nothing but good things can happen. Neither one of the outfielders had the wheels to catch up to it, and he glides easily into second for a double. Now we'll see if the guys behind him can get him in.
And here's the speedster, D. Gordon, as he grounds one briskly to short. On Down to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Red Sox leave one. Still no score. Justin Anderson has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the eighth.
Number 39, Justin Anderson.
All set for the start of the inning, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Adam Eaton.
Adam Eaton.
He's set, and the pitch. And he misses inside with that one, ball one.
Tough to lay off a breaking ball that good, but he saw it all the way.
1-0 pitch is a slider, swung on and missed, 1-1. Two balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter. And now the Red Sox will get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. And it misses, 3-1 now.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Slider gets the outside. That's a strike.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Alan.
In now, Alan Trammell. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch on its way. Oh, on the ground to first. Can this be 2? To second for 1. On to first, and that's the 4th double play they've bounced into so far today. And with it, 2 are gone.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Harmon Killebrew. He was a double play victim last time around.
He doesn't have to worry about that in this situation, Matty. No one on base right now. Try and get something up so you can drive the baseball.
And this misses outside and a bit high. 1 ball, no strikes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1.
Hey, doubled up on breaking balls there outside. Now might be the time to bust that fastball in.
To 1-2 now. Hit weakly back to the mound. On to Clark at first, and the inning is over. So nothing happening this time around. Home half of the 8th straight ahead, and we still have no score. Brian Schlitter will come on to make his 40th appearance this season.
Number 58, Brian Schlitter.
So striding in, Will Clark. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
The first baseman, Will Clark.
The pitch. In there for strike 1. Oh, and 2 the count to Clark. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Cano ranging into the outfield. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Up next for the Red Sox, the third baseman, Chipper Jones.
Now at the plate, Chipper Jones. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. And now a pitch on the way. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. One out, nobody on. Over at the knees, and that's the second strike. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
That was a big strike out there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to, and that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
And here's Christian Yelich now, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ready with the 1-0. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. This is skied into short left center. Donaldson onto the grass. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We've played 8 full, and we still have no score. Paul Fry will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. Standing in, Robinson Cano, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch on its way. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Anderson is there. One quick out to start inning number 9.
Now batting, third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. 2 hits in 3 at-bats for him in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
Now the 1-0. Fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Here's Corey Seager. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Comes set, the 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he will get there as he had to cover a lot of ground to make that play. And that ends the inning. Down in order go the Cardinals. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. All set for the bottom of the 9th. And coming up, the still dangerous outfielder, Matt Kemp. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1. Here it comes. 3-1.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep, too.
And now the count is full for the Boston center fielder. And that misses here, ball 4. And of all things, it's a leadoff walk that puts the winning run on base to start the bottom half.
Well, in a scoreless game, you want to do anything you can to jumpstart your offense. With the speed of this guy on first, don't be surprised if he gets the green light here.
Here's the first pitch. Garrett Anderson is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Oh, good spot on the black for strike 2. Now the 0-2 pitch. Popped him up. Cano moving to his left. 1 down.
Now batting, catcher, Omar Narvaez.
Digging in and looking for more, Omar Narvaez has got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Back up the middle. To second for 1. Back to first, a double play. And we are heading to extra innings. So they can't get that winning run home, and that means free baseball here this afternoon. 10th inning coming up, and we still have no score. Franmil Reyes is up off the bench to pinch hit here, so we'll see what he can do to begin the extra frames.
Number 32, Franmil Reyes.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. 7 homers and 31 RBIs. Now the 1-0 is laid off for ball 2. The count now at 2-1. Here's the pitch. comes back with one down and in for ball 3.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
Payoff pitch one more time. And possibly an interesting development here. It's a leadoff walk to begin the frame in extra innings.
Up next to the Cardinals, the catcher.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run.
Number 60.
So striding forward now, Martin Maldonado. Go-ahead run at first, nobody out. Here's the first pitch. Trying to get that go-ahead run to scoring position now as he puts this one down. And the throw to first is in time, one gone.
The batter, the right fielder.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Tony Gwynn. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with one away. And he misses low with it, 2-0.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
Now the 2-0.
Oh, that's inside.
Adam Eaton is on deck. He'll hit next. The 3-0. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. The 3-1 pitch. Here's a shot to right field, and that's going to be in for a base hit. Dominguez heads for the plate. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Boy, those have to feel really good, Dero. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
Adam Eaton digging in next. A pitch out. The throw. And just great defensive baseball there as they will nail him at second on the pitch out.
Well, they guessed right on the first pitch out. Sometimes you have to wait a pitch or two in the at-bat to try that, but they must have had a pretty good idea he was going to be on the move.
One 1-0 count. Here it is. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
2 balls and a strike to count. 2 out, nobody on. Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder giving chase. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. So it's 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. So now we'll see if these guys can get even in the bottom of inning number 10. The Cardinals lead it 1-0. Jason Dominguez will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
Now playing left field, number 60.
Rob Dibble enters the game here an inning later than usual as he'll try to close this one out in the 10th.
Number 49.
Ready for the bottom of the 10th here, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu.
The second baseman, DJ.
Here comes the first pitch.
LeMahieu.
Oh, that's out.
Now the 1-0.
Got a ball, 1 strike.
In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
1-2.
Here's the pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Weak grounder back to the mound. And there's one away.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Robert. 1-0.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Robert Poisson. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that misses, ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Unable to find the zone with the slider.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
Now here it comes.
That's
Ball 3 as he misses low with it here.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order is coming up right behind him.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
Yep, 3-1.
Swung on, but fouled off to the left. 1 out, nobody on. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Stepping in now, D. Gordon. And he fouls this one off. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1.
Ball.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call.
2-2 count.
Last strike now for the Red Sox. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
Wow, that game flew by, but that's what happens when you get a well-pitched 1-run game. Both hurlers battled, and it's almost a shame somebody had to lose this one.
A single run good enough to do it today. 1-0 the final score. Brian Schlitter earns the victory out of the bullpen, his 5th. Rob Dibble closes the door for the save, his 21st of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals, 1 run, 7 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Red Sox, no runs, 5 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 38 minutes. Our Fenway Park paid attendance this afternoon, 37,755. We'd like to thank the Red Sox Nation for their continuing support and remind you to please drive home safely.